Welcome back to our La Cosecha coffee channel. Today we're going to talk about how to make iced coffee with the Aeropress. Going to be roasting some Guatemala and some Colombia. I will use the Colombia later to make the iced coffee, but I'm going to take you along as I roast these orders to fulfill them. We get our coffee, 30 grams of that Colombian coffee we roasted earlier. And then we have 6 cubes of ice, which is about 150 grams. And then we have our water, which is, I heat it up to 80 Celsius. I'm using this goose thing that has a thermometer on top. It reads Fahrenheit and it reads Celsius. The recipe calls for Celsius. Feel free to make your conversions and figure out what the Fahrenheit value it is, but it's 80 Celsius. And we're gonna use our Aeropress filters, which we're gonna use 2 of them. And I'm gonna add around 50 grams of water. We're gonna stir 3 times to one side and then 3 times to the other side. 3-4 times. It's a little more muddy than the regular recipe because we're using 30 grams of coffee. And then we're gonna drop some water, just rinse the spoon up a little bit. Bring it up to 200 grams of water. Now we're gonna let it sit for a minute and a half. Pull it down a little bit so we don't have that negative space, that space without water. If you see the bubbles, this is the blooming process, and that's CO2 leaving our grounds. And so all of our grounds are encountering water, and that's when the effusion is happening. I'm gonna use 2 filters for this recipe. 2 filters. Make sure we use a little bit of hot water on it. Now we're gonna add our ice to our cup. 150 grams of ice. It's been sitting there, so it's a little watery, but preferably just get it from the refrigerator as soon as you can. And then we're gonna just flip it over. Let's clean a little bit. And then gently press. I'm not forcing it, but it's not a weak push either. It's just gentle push. Sometimes I pull back a little bit so I don't drip everywhere. Don't want to get in trouble. Oop, I dripped some there. I'm gonna grab some paper towels and nothing happened here. That's how you make iced coffee with the Aeropress. It's a very convenient way of doing it. It's a very convenient device. You only need water, hot water, and you can make all kinds of things with it. That's why I love this thing. If you're finding value in this video, subscribe and hit the notification bell. I'm also going to add links on the bottom of the description where you're gonna find where to find this coffee and where to find the Aeropress and everything that I've used here. I appreciate your attention, and I'll see you next time.